Just kidding. Hi guys. Well, welcome to episode 2 of my Senior Thesis vlogs. Today I'm going to start off with an explanation about the argument points that I will use to support my senior thesis statement. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I suggest you return to my channel and watch the episode 1 of my senior thesis vlogs. So, without further ado, here is my argument points that would support my senior thesis statement.
Here we are, in this moment, my eyes closed, where we going?
Post number 1. First argument is people would start proposing solutions and taking actions about environmental problems only after they watch a film. Indonesia is home to thousands of different flora and fauna. It is also home to many rare species, such as the Komodo dragon and the Javan rhinoceros. When the disaster movie The Day After Tomorrow was released back in 2004, it helped increase awareness of people towards climate change and encourage them to consider how their actions could help such an environmental crisis. Post number 2. Second pro argument is more people would like to see a film that exposes them to something new compared to modern movies. Over 300 different ethnic groups live in Indonesia. Most of them haven't been exposed to the modern world yet. They speak different languages other than Bahasa Indonesia. The 2008 American-Australian production Australia, which tells the story about Aboriginal people living in the Northern Territories of Australia during World War I, earned around $211 million national box office. For a movie showcasing Indonesia itself, Eat Pray Love, which had part shot in Bali, earned about $204.6 million at the box office. Cons number 1. Even though I like this topic so much and I really support it, I should establish a con. The first one is the American production crew would find a number of difficulties shooting their movie in Indonesian cities. If you recognize these posters over here, you see that there are some movies that are shot outside of America. Jakarta, one of the few most densely populated cities in the world, where it is hard for people, especially tourists, to go around. Compared to other major cities in the world like Singapore, Indonesian cities are lack of infrastructure such as public transportation and sidewalks. It might be a problem for an American production crew that would spend more time on the way. Indonesian people also barely speak English because the majority of Indonesians are not fond in learning other languages.
Don't speak English!
Cons number 2. The strict application of Islamic law would prevent American production crews from shooting their movies in Indonesia. So, as we all know, the majority of Indonesian population are Muslim. Unlike other religions, Muslims have many strict laws that protect its belief from the outside world. One of them is the consequence of a sparking tension due to the false depiction of Muslim culture, Allah, or the prophets that movies were most likely made.
What an awkward situation.
Indonesia applies Muslim Sharia and blasphemy laws. A simple discrimination towards Muslim people in Indonesia would cost them a 5-year sentence. No,
Saya tidak mengatakan menghina Al-Quran.
It's time for refutations. Yeah! The government are currently applying solutions to increase the need of infrastructure for major cities, including the MRT project, forcing the ERP, as well as prohibiting motorcycles from entering major streets in central Jakarta. There is also no obligation for the crew to communicate with the locals.
It doesn't matter.
They could hire a translator.
What? I can't understand you speak English!
I think that most people, including the director and producer from the American production crew, At least they should be aware of rules applied here by conducting research. If they not, well, it's their fault.
Konteksnya bukan itu.
Yes, I think that's all for today. Hope you like. Click subscribe. If you want to, comment down below. Let me know, and I'll see you on my next episode. Bye.